What is happening, sports fans? It's your main man, Matt, from the DFS 5-pack. I'm here with my homie, the one, the only DFS Patriot. What's up, bro?
What's cracking? Another slate for us to tackle. It's a beautiful day, so let's get after it.
Yeah, it is not that beautiful out here. It's pretty gray and gloomy, but I'll take your word for it that it's beautiful out there. I'll tell you what's not beautiful, all these COVID issues in the NBA. I mean, you look at the slate, it is like you don't even really know half who's going to be in or half who's going to be out. It's definitely tricky right now. And if I've mentioned this on every one of my videos, if you can't be around before the last game locks, I would not play heavy.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's funny, like the guys that even have cleared protocol, kind of what we were talking about earlier, even though they've cleared protocol, they have to pass through a conditioning phase. They'll let them play. So we don't even have that information yet.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them, we don't even know some of them who had COVID, how much it's affecting them. I know a lot of these guys didn't have it, but still, it's just freaking crazy right now. So much value on any given slate, and you can't play it all. So you really got to be picky and choosy. You really got to pick and choose, excuse me. Before we hop into the not NFL, the NBA slate, I'm going to holler at our sponsors real quick. So first off, Jazz Sports. When you sign up and join Jazz Sports, you get a no-risk wager up to $1,000 in your first bet. That's $1K back if your first wager is graded a loss. I definitely could have used that last night on the Saints. I had the Saints in a teaser plus 10. Did not come through for me. Obviously wasn't really close. Disappointing, but it happens. The promo code over there is 5-pack. I wish I had used my free wager on that because then I'd have my money back. Next one's Loose Lines. Loose Lines is an affiliate of Jazz Sports. I don't know if you've checked it out yet, but they offer really good lines and odds over there, reduced juice and other perks. When you sign up, you get an additional 50% off. The promo code is also 5-pack over there. The links will be in the description section. There's definitely some games tonight to put action on. I know there's 4 more bowl games today. This is one of my favorite days with all these bowl games. I know some of the bowls have gotten canceled. I'm just a huge college football nut, so I'm loving the all-day action over here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've been hitting up the EPL for betting this morning. So went 1-1. The game that I lost, they had 2 goals called back because of the VPR. So that was just a swift kick in the nuts. But hey, that's betting for you.
I can't even mess with the soccer stuff. Just not really. I don't know. I know nothing about it. But these bowl games, I'm on Houston, so they look pretty good right now. We'll see, though. I feel like they should be up more in this game, but whole second half to play. I'm excited to talk this NBA slate out with you. I know yesterday I made the video solo. We were going to hop on together, but then I was like, I'm bored, so I just did it. It sucks, though, making these videos and then, right before lock or right after the video, Trae Young's in, and it changes everything. I'm sure we'll have a bunch of that today.
Oh, of course we will. Yeah, I think, especially with these guys that are conditioning, right about now probably, and when they get ruled in or out an hour before, their game's played, it's going to really screw up with everything you have. So again, like you kind of alluded to earlier, you got to be on top of your shit with this.
You really do. I mean, for me, I don't multi-enter anyways. Multi-entering right now is definitely, you have to have it down pat if you're going to do it, just because of the late swapping you really should be doing if you're multi-entering.
Yeah, for sure. Especially this time of year with with COVID the way it is, I'm definitely a 1-entry person here.
Yeah, 100%. All right, you want to pull up TK and we'll get after this slate?
Yes, sir. All right, so we have an 8-game docket today. First game, Milwaukee Orlando. Okay, so we got Cole Anthony's definitely out. Mo Bamba, Okiki, Suggs, Fulton, Lopez, Ross, MCW, and then some scrubs. But it seems like for the most part, Milwaukee's healthy as hell.
Yeah, Orlando, most of these guys have been out. I think the only guy coming back is RJ Hampton.
Yeah, and I mean, Cole just got ruled out with his hand. So, and then RJ Hampton's way down here.
Yeah, he hasn't played in a minute though.
He played the last game.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he looks like one of the better value plays on the slate. I mean, played 32 minutes. He's played the past few games.
Well, yeah, and I think.
Or no, he hasn't. It's out a week. Sorry, that's
he was before that. That was his COVID week, I think.
Yeah, I read that wrong. So his first game back, he played 32 minutes. I know there's a ton of value on this slate, but I see no reason not to just lock him in here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to play regardless of what's going to happen. I mean, we all presume that, Milwaukee's going to blow him out the doors. But we've seen weirder things on a Monday night slate or Tuesday night. Sorry, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday night. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when I'm on vacation. I forget what day it is.
Yeah. No.
But
I mean, Milwaukee should. What's the spread on this game?
I don't know. Let me check.
14. I thought it'd be a little bit bigger.
What is it?
14.
15? 14?
14.
That's not bad. I mean, this guy too. No. I think you got to look at him. Gravette played 33 minutes last game.
That too.
I mean, he shot terribly, 4 for 10.
I'm with you. I think Gravette is the second piece behind RJ Hampton for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to touch anyone from Milwaukee because I just think they're going to blow them out.
I kind of agree, and they're healthy.
Right, and they're priced appropriately for being healthy and for playing a shitty team.
Right, like Giannis is back now. They're kind of priced for Giannis to be out.
Right, I mean, Holiday's way too much money, especially with Giannis back.
I mean, yeah, I'm not interested in Milwaukee here at all. On a slate with so many good plays, no, thank you.
Right, we've already talked about. There's so many like obvious values. And when you want to spend up that extra money, why are you going to do it on a game where there's a 15-point spread and we predict it to be even higher?
Yeah, I mean, you got LeBron with no 80 or Westbrook in a phenomenal spot. Like, he's a lock. So,
yeah,
roster spots are just at a premium.
Right. You really got to pick and choose what you want.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Next up is Miami and Washington. So, Beal is expected to play. Bam's out. Lowry's out. I mean, you can see it. Dedmon, he's fun, whatever. Hachimura, Thomas Bryant, KCP. I mean, everyone for Washington, essentially.
What's up with PJ Tucker?
PJ Tucker, he just sucks.
I know he does. There's a reason I'm asking. Yeah, I think year 7's in play regardless.
Yeah. Yeah,
year 7. Your line star loves year 7 and your boy Gravette.
Do they really?
They really do.
Yeah, I mean,
they have year
7 makes sense
for 6x. They have year 7 projected for 6x projected.
Right. I mean, and look at his numbers. I mean, there's nothing that you would say, oh, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I've been playing him for a little bit too. Like, since he was, getting like the 20 minutes behind Edmond, he's a really good fantasy points producer. Like, he's a really good rebounder, clearly, and he gets a lot of easy buckets. So that just is
he took
easy
15
to get the
shots last game.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say though is like, man, depending on the Minnesota news, like Nathan Knight looks like a lock.
I know. Yeah, he balled last night.
Yeah, he did. So center position is at a little bit of a premium, and there's other guys too. I mean, Montrezl Harrell's out for Washington. So what about Daniel Gafford?
Right. Where the hell? He's way down here somewhere.
No, he's 47.
Oh, I missed him.
I mean, he's been productive this year. Like, not that much recently, but if you go before that, like, he's had stretches where he's been productive. No Harrell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested. Like, I think he's in play.
Yeah, I think he's in play too. But again, I think your 7 is going to be a better play in this position than Gafford.
I agree. I do think the ownership will probably go towards your 7 though.
Yeah, for sure. Who was the other guy from Miami that I was looking at? Oh my God, where the hell is he? No. Oh, maybe it wasn't Miami. Maybe it was a later game. Never mind. Continue. It was Toronto. It was Toronto.
Yeah, I think your 7 looks like the priority piece from Miami. Washington, I like Gafford, but with Beal back, probably takes me basically off all those pieces.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Beal back just takes away so much usage and so many shot attempts. So
exactly.
All right. Toronto and Philly. Okay, Van Vliet is out. Siakam is questionable with conditioning. Obviously, Simmons, Barnes and Obi, Drummond, Shake, Precious, Danny Green.
What about Gary Trent?
Gary Trent's questionable. Gary Trent, he's another one, cleared it, but he has to do the conditioning.
Yeah, it's impossible to talk about Toronto right now without knowing if Trent and Siakam are in. If those guys are, I think you go right back to Watanabe. But if those guys are in, I'm not interested. Those guys in murkies up the entire situation. I think if those guys are out, they're all in play. All of Toronto's in play if those guys are out.
Yeah.
Like, I would just want to know their starting lineup. Boucher,
Yeah,
Watanabe,
I think
Banton.
This kid right here. Yep. I like him. I 3 for 12 is a terrible shot percentage. On top of that, I think he can pay up that 4K, especially, but the only problem is he's only point guard eligible. That kind of really ties up a spot.
So many good plays tonight.
Right.
But he's definitely in play. For sure.
Oh, absolutely. With Van Vliet out for sure.
I want to go back to Washington because one guy that actually I kind of like is Avija. He is playing really good ball right now. Like, I know Beal's back, but he does a bunch of different things, and he is playing good ball right now.
Yeah, for 4,400, you're looking at almost 8 times value for the past 4 games.
So I don't like Beal being back, but his price is down still. So
yeah,
I could see using him, honestly.
Yeah, I got no issues with that at all.
So just wanted to call out.
Sweet. All right. So lock in LeBron.
Yeah, Toronto is really just a tough nut to crack right now. What about Philly? Sorry,
I went to the wrong game. That's my fault.
No, we're almost done with that game, anyways. But do you have any interest in the Philly guys here?
I don't mind Maxey in this spot. He's not great, but he's gonna get his, and I think with Milton being out, there's more minutes up there for him. He's been okay, but not.
I can only play great plays on the slate.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. There's so many great ones that these good, decent plays are meh in this situation.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm with you. I guess I was wrong about Westbrook. Is he in?
Yeah, I think he's in.
Okay.
Let's see. Yep, looks like he's in.
And the guys for Houston just got rolled in, like Porter and Jalen Green.
Yeah, so because last night they were available but not expected to play against Charlotte, and now they're good. Now they're good to go.
Yeah, today they're playing. So
yep.
As far as Houston goes, I'm not interested in them. They're now priced like they got their guys in. I don't know. I guess David Nwaba at 3,400 still is in play.
Right. I think especially if he starts.
Right. With Jason Tate out, you could still see him start. But I'm not excited about it on this slate.
No, he's a very blah play.
Yeah, he just doesn't really do it for me.
He's like PJ Tucker.
He's a lot like PJ Tucker. He is.
No, I know. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
It just.
Yeah.
I don't know. Open? Well, Melo balled last game, but that doesn't mean nothing.
No, he monster games, and he's had some really down games.
Right. I guess the only thing that could come from this is that with him playing the stretch four with AD out, we know Houston's susceptible for giving up a 3-ball, and you know exactly what Melo's doing.
Yeah, the Lakers on a lot of slates would be priorities here. Honestly, I think LeBron is probably a priority for me just because the forward eligibility, where there's so much value. He's my favorite stud on the slate. I don't think it's close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the premium's not terrible, and you know that the Lakers can't blow anyone out, so he'll be in the fourth.
And if they do blow out, I'm sure he has he's very efficient in what he does. You know what I mean?
Right. I think if they blow,
I think the raw points matter here.
Right. He's been playing well too.
Yeah, exactly. They're on a 5-game losing streak. I think we see LeBron absolutely ball here. Now, if you want to get off him because of the blowout concerns, I get that, but they're in Houston. I think he's a phenomenal play, especially given how much value we have.
Yep. Couldn't agree more. Although it's funny how he's
We
only
haven't
power
even
forward
gotten to
eligible
New
now.
Orleans yet. And we haven't even gotten to New Orleans yet, who's going to have a ton of pieces in play. For Cleveland. I mean, so.
Right. Cleveland just had all that news pop up too.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not really interested in Houston here, and the Lakers I don't really play besides the studs, so it pretty much sums up for me.
So this game, I actually like the Knicks money line this game, just from a betting aspect. And just they've been playing good ball. They're getting
I can
pieces
respect
back.
that.
And I don't like the Knicks, so like if I say I like the Knicks money line, that's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a heavy money line. They're like 5-point favorites here.
Yeah, I think it was 155, 160.
That's not bad. I mean,
no, that's why. And I mean, again, if you go back to loose lines, you could probably check it out. It's probably even lower than that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Okay, so as far as the DFS perspective goes, like the Minnesota side, really hard to speak on because I know they're getting some pieces back. We'll have to see who's in and out for them. I think that presuming Towns and Reed and them are out, Nathan Knight looks like a lock at 3,200.
Oh, I cannot believe after he balled last night.
Like Greg Monroe's 4,500.
That's disgusting.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If they're in the same spot as last night, as much as 7's a good play, like it's freaking Nathan Knight, and Monroe's also wildly in play.
I was just gonna say, like, I didn't really watch the Celtics game last night, but holy shit,
I didn't watch it at all. My biggest problem is like if one of the guys comes back, like if Naz Reid is in, Monroe like might not play at all.
Right. He might lose his little 10-day.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
yeah,
we'll
so
have
he
to just
cleared
watch
it.
out if I don't think these guys are going to play tonight. They don't play again until Friday.
Right. Yeah. I don't. It's something you definitely have to monitor. But
it's like all these guys' prices are at 45, 5K, and Knight's 3,200.
Just doesn't make sense.
Right. So even if Naz Reid is in, I think Knight is still wildly in play.
Absolutely. I mean, do you see what Monroe said about him after the game last night?
I heard Monroe was talking about I didn't know anyone before the game.
Yeah. He was like, I don't know who that kid is, but he's pretty damn good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Assuming he's starting, I think you just lock in.
Yep.
I don't know. Other than that, I think a lot of Minnesota is potentially in play. We'll just have to wait and see on who's really in or out for them.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. This is one of those wait and see situations, and it's an if-then statement type.
How about the Knicks here?
I mean, I don't mind going right back to Kemba.
Yeah, Kemba did not do much in the second half of this game, but he did enough in the first half where he got that triple-double.
Right.
You know, I think he's certainly in play. He's just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not sure he fits like how I'm gonna like. As I said earlier, roster spots are at such a premium. They got guys back. I mean, it was only the third triple-double of his career, so I'm not buying that. Although that said, he is filling up the stat sheet right now.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously it was Christmas Day when he last played, so I was kind of watching the game more closely than I would another Knicks game.
I was too.
But the Knicks were good, and they were moving the ball well. And Kemba seemed to be almost rejuvenated with his energy on the court. You kind of see him attacking the glasses, driving baseline, kicking it out to corners. So he looked good.
There were like 5 rebounds that bounced him also that he just didn't pick up.
Yeah, he just was like looked at him like sideways, like you idiot.
Did you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm like, you're dumb.
He definitely looks rejuvenated here. I don't think he's a bad play at all. I'm just not sure he's a priority with like Ricky Rubio now, a really good play. There's
again point guard only.
Exactly. He's still getting love. I imagine he still gets love. Like people are loving playing him.
I mean, how do you not? You look at even at 7K, he's surpassed that value the last 4 games.
As long as Derrick Rose is out, he's going to be in play. I do think that he's still probably. I can't see his price plateauing at like 7,400. So you're probably still getting him at a little bit of a discount, even though his price is up.
Yep, for sure. I agree with that one. I don't want to touch Fournier or Barrett. I think they're priced appropriately. Again, I don't mind looking at Mitchell Robinson, but then again, those center spots are premiums, and he's just not going to make it.
Yeah. No, I couldn't use him over Yurtseven, let alone Knight, and even
or both.
Daniel Gafford, Monroe. Yeah, exactly. So no thanks.
All right. Cleveland, Cleveland, and New Orleans. So
this game has a ton in play.
Yeah, Garland just got ruled out this morning.
Yeah.
So again, he was placed in it. And then
he's so good.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe he's been playing as well.
I love the Cavs, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. And I was just like, I think the Cavs, honestly, like Allen and Garland, like in my opinion, should be all-stars. And Mobley is right there. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing well, and they've surpassed any expectation that I've had as an outsider of what the Cleveland Cavaliers would be. So, I mean, they're balling. You can't imagine that.
Second. I'll be right back. Talk for a minute.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I can't imagine that, anyone would have said that the Cavaliers are as good as they are at this point in the season. But with that being said, obviously, with Garland out, you have to look at Ricky Rubio at 6,400. He'll jump right into that starting position. He's been playing well anyways in the minutes he's been given, even without him shooting well. And you got an up-tempo game against the Pelicans. So there's that perspective of that. Mobley's supposed to be back tonight. You give him a peek. Again, he is more of the conditioning, but when he is in, he's balling. And then just trying to see what other guys would be in play. Pangos will probably be in play without what's-his-face in. Let's see, Sexton's out. Is Josh Hart playing? Josh Hart is in the same boat, but again, he's.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. I was just saying that Mobley's in play because if he comes back tonight, obviously Ricky Rubio is the best, one of the best plays now with Garland out.
Yeah, Rubio, Kevin Love, even Mark. All the Cavs are in play with Rubio at the top of the list.
Yeah, that's what I said. My favorite, obviously, now is Rubio with him. He was balling when Garland's in. Never mind when Garland's out.
Exactly. Now, to your point, he's only point guard eligible, but still, like, he looks like one of the best plays on the slate. Man, the Cavs are missing a ton of guys.
Yeah, the Cavs. If I click off of New Orleans, there's a lot of heads out. And so, guys,
even New Orleans has got a ton of guys that are out.
Yep, New Orleans got Ingram's doubtful. Valanciunas is probable. Hart is hard questionable. Nikhil out. Yeah.
I think Graham looks like a great play. Like you mentioned, Hart. I heard you talk about him. This is a classic one to wait and see who's in and out.
Right, for sure. Again, you're gonna have to wait on that one. But if center is such a premium. Like I wouldn't if Mobley was ruled out, I wouldn't mind going to Valanciunas. But I can't. Like I'd rather play the two value centers.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So
Valanciunas is in play. Even if Mobley plays, no Jared Allen. Mobley's missed a little bit of time. Yeah, like he's expensive, but I think the raw points matter again. So,
right, and I think if you have a guy like a Dean Wade, a Lauri Markkanen, who's not a physical specimen compared to him, I think he's just going to own the boards.
He is going to own the boards. I'm with you there.
So, all right. Let's see. The next is Golden State and Denver. So Dre's out. He just got ruled out. Poole, is he maybe back?
I thought Poole got cleared, but he's out.
He's cleared, but he's out. Okay. I was like, I saw his name somewhere. Aaron Gordon is questionable with injury, not COVID, so that's something to keep an eye on. Michael Porter's out. Monte Morris is probable.
I mean, really, for me, Denver is all about Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, again, it just comes down to that center-only eligibility.
It does. It definitely does. I mean, I like Jokic a lot here, though.
Oh, I do too, but would you rather go the two value centers and set up, with a guard type or, obviously LeBron and then like a guard, like
I do think there's a hard.
What'd you say?
Either way. I mean, think about RJ Hampton. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, a guy we didn't even mention who used to be on the Celtics for the Raptors, Tremont Waters.
Yep.
There's tons of value all over this slate. So on paper, it might be, best to go like Knight and Yurt 7, but I don't think you're sacrificing that much to go like Jokic and then spending down elsewhere. Yeah, now you're going to need the monster game from Jokic, but it's freaking Jokic.
Right. I think, I don't know. I have a feeling about Curry tonight.
I mean, I definitely like Curry also.
I just think that he's going to have a game. He's going to have, he has the ball in his hands whenever he wants to, as it is, but with no Draymond, there's just even more opportunity.
This is kind of one where, if I like Jokic, I like Curry and vice versa.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think I'll be able to play those two and LeBron.
But I don't think so.
See, we'll build in a minute.
Yeah. And are you on your boy, what was it, the Mitten?
The Mitten, yeah. I think all these Golden State pieces like Mitten, Otto Porter's got to be my favorite, though. He went off in the second half. I know his price is up. We talked about him last night. He did nothing in the first half. He won that. With those guys out, I think Otto Porter's a real strong play. I like this game a lot, actually.
Yeah, I think it presents some good value pieces in the game and a high tempo, high environment type game with the studs as well.
And the great thing about Denver for me is all I need is Jokic.
Right. That's literally all you need. If you're gonna set up this game, you're gonna use Jokic, and that's all you really need.
Yeah. Now all those Golden State pieces are in play, though. You mentioned what's his name? Gary Payton, Otto Porter. I said I like a lot. Juan Toscano Anderson, and another value center, Kevon Looney.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And again, those minutes from Draymond have to go somewhere.
Looney balled earlier in the year with Draymond out.
Yep.
I mean, listen, on paper, I think those other guys are better plays, but not everything always works out on paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes the paper's not right. You get what you got.
Yeah, exactly. And 7 looks like a great play, but he's $1,000 cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I don't think he's a lock at all, but 3,700, you could do worse.
Yes, that's for sure. All right. Next on the docket and the last on the docket is the Kings and OKC. So Giddey's out, Baisley's out. I think he's out still. Yeah, he won't be available. That was from Sunday, but I assume it's the same thing. Mitchell, our boy's out.
Yeah, he's kind of fallen down the pecking order for me the past few weeks, but
he can still be.
This game is weird. I don't know what to do with this game.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think that's the word I'll use.
Sacramento's cheap all over.
Well, they're cheap. But again, if you're looking at pieces that are out, everyone that's out is on OKC in this game. So it's almost like they're full strength.
Right. So, Sacramento is getting a lot healthier now. I will say, though, man, I like Rashawn Holmes. He should not be under 6K ever. There's no way I could play him tonight because of the center position.
Right.
He is way too cheap at 5,600, in my opinion.
His minutes have just been so down.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is the deal with that?
It's his new coach. I mean, where is this time going? Because Bagley's not getting it.
Damian Jones.
Oh yeah, that's it. Where the hell is he? He played the last game, but like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's just playing
Yeah.
whack-a-big.
I don't know. I'm not playing any of these guys. That's for damn sure. The one guy from Sacramento that looks to me like in play is De'Aaron Fox at 8K. These guys' prices are now like Fox is going lower, and all these other guys like Metu are getting higher.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I mean,
I can't play Fox here either.
I can't play Fox here, but I like, again, I'm not going to hate it if you have one spot left with AK.
Exactly. Now the OKC side you mentioned has a lot of the guys out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing like Ty Jerome pop a little bit. What's your thoughts on those guys? Aaron Wiggins. I'd never want to play Aaron Wiggins. He's got such low usage.
Makes me want to vomit.
He is coming off a really good game.
No, he is. No, I know, and I think that's what people are going to go flying there because of that. But don't you just see so much more of a 13 than a 33 type coming next?
He averages like less than half a DK point a game while on the floor with the shy. So
right. I mean, and he's not going to shoot 8 to 10 again.
No. So yeah, I'm not playing him. Ty Jerome's a little interesting. I mean, he's got the ball in his hands a lot. Although with Shy in, I don't know. Like I know Giddy's out, but
right. I mean, with
Ty Jerome's a flat 3K.
Yeah, where the hell is he? He's right there. I was like, I know he's here, down here somewhere. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm not playing any of these guys. I think that I just might fade this game. Like I could see a lot of guys in this game potentially getting there, but there's so many good plays all over the slate. I don't really feel the need to take that shot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Williams here. You know, we've seen what he's been able to do when he was in, New Orleans. But again, he's so meh. Like all these guys are just meh.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. No thanks.
So, all right. Shall we construct?
Yeah, let's do one build each. You go first.
Oh, what a guy. LeBron. And then I want to go Rivette. Hampton at shooting guard. That is a beautiful thing. I'm going to go into the speculation that Reed is not going to play. Okay. Then I kind of like your call on what's his face here at 44 at a position that I don't love. So, and then again, I think this is maybe where I go Curry in this spot. And
Why
then, right, exactly. And then, so here we go, right? So now I'm in a spot where, like, we talked about this. If we can get you, so you can't do all three of the studs clearly.
Yeah,
I don't think you can fade Knight. So if I had to play just one center, I'm playing Knight.
I agree. I'm honestly thinking about going Jokic over LeBron though.
And just game stack?
More or less, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that Lakers just roll. Obviously, it's more risky, but
well, I think the chances of them rolling with Westbrook and LeBron in are higher than not higher.
Right.
So yeah. All right, now you're getting me off LeBron. Oh boy. All right, let's try the Jokic thing. All right. So what does that give you? 50. Oh god, you still have 58.
Well, yeah.
That is incredible. So let's go Otto Porter here. And then 68. Oh, I can go. I hate Wiggins, but I could go Wiggins.
Right. Or you could go Love.
Right. I'd go Love.
Like, that's the other thing. You don't have Rubio here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many plays. That's the thing.
God. Yeah, I mean, and Rubio's only point guard. So, like,
Right.
if I go off of Gravette to get Rubio, that gives me 4K at forward, which I can go Toscano Anderson.
Yeah.
But again, like it's like
Or Dean Wade if freaking what's his name is out.
right. I mean, yeah, there's so much like drop down from Denny to something else to upgrade. Like there's just so many opportunities.
Yeah, there really is. All right, clear this.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Nathan Knight is the first lock.
Yep.
He's currently projected for 71 ownership.
Holy shit.
So do it that way. That's real high for a slate this size.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
With so many good centers, but still, there's so many different ways to get. There's so many ways to get different. I'm also going to just plug in RJ Hampton.
You want him at shooting guard?
Yeah, I want him at shooting guard because then I'm going to want Rubio at point guard. I mean, I think my build will look exactly like yours, but it's hard not to because like that's what's fresh in my head. All right, so I'm going to go Otto Porter for sure. Then I'm going to go. See, we didn't even use any of the Toronto guys. Like,
but that's a wait and see situation for me. Like we don't know.
Right. No, I'm with you 100%. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go Curry and Jokic also at the Garden. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like the only way Denver's in this game, even with those guys for Golden State, is if Jokic goes ham.
Well, he has to.
Yeah. So, all right. Now, if I'm gonna want to spend down here. Who's like a cheap guy I really like?
For forward.
There might be a bunch of them. Yeah, for forward. I don't know if there's anyone cheaper than like. Yeah, I might as well just go with Avija. I mean, but then I don't really like that 4K range. I'd probably fill in with Dean Wade.
Yeah, so if you went Dean Wade there, if you went Dean Wade
Also,
and then Avija.
It's Herbert Jones, like at 4K. You could go Avija and Jones instead of Dean Wade.
Yeah.
I mean, not excited about it.
But look at the
I
minutes.
kind of like the build. Yeah, I kind of like the build without Rubio more, but Rubio could easily drop 40 here.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, easily. Or again, if I don't know. I mean, like here's the other thing. Like we talked about having Jokic and Knight. Like you could go Curry and LeBron, and that could give you a different build.
Definitely, and you also have a little bit more money to spend.
Right, because you're looking at approximately what?
It's expensive. Dude.
Right, because what's
the problem
LeBron
with
11-3?
Jokic, like he's 1,000 more and the position eligibility. Like I don't like forward that much.
Right, and that's the big
center,
thing. Because like if
now
you
could
put
take out Wade and Abija.
Right, you take out him, you put.
I mean, that basically gives you LeBron right there.
Right, like literally, you can go anything here, or you can just stay with. You can stay with what's his face.
Yeah,
Avija.
Easily.
So I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, you're definitely getting two studs because of all the value. Just which two do you want?
Right, exactly. And for me, it comes down to LeBron, Jokic, and Curry for sure. Sounds like that's for you too.
Yep. I think Curry, I'm definitely gonna lock.
If I lock Curry, I need Jokic personally, but that's just personal.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. I think, I don't know. I like I said to you when we were kind of talking about the game earlier. I think he has a game tonight. It's a hunch thing. There's no metric behind it, but sometimes you just gotta trust your gut in these situations.
For sure, I'm with it. Coming off a big win for them.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot too. I also like Jokic, so if I were playing one lineup, so that's all I got. How about you?
No, that's all I got. Yep, for sure.
Sweet. Well, thanks for coming on with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Always fun doing these 8 gamers with the COVID info. I mean, this shit is just nuts.
Yeah, this COVID shit. It's unreal, like how drastically it's hitting these players all at the exact same time.
It's just nuts.
Yeah, that's a different column for a different day.
Yeah. There are so many guys in play, and there's potential for even more, depending on what happens in Toronto and in New Orleans and Minnesota, etc. So just stay tuned. Be
Everywhere.
available if you're going to play.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. All right. Thanks again, guys.
All right, appreciate it, guys. See you later.